This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ, or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Welcome to INC Radio, Virginia Satellite Studio. I'm your Sister Lorraine Lawinco Manabat, live here in Clayton, North Carolina. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to our brothers and sisters all around the world. Joining me today is Brother Andrew Ween. Hello po, Brother Andrew.
Hello, Sister Lorraine. I'm so happy to be here and so excited to hear about the scrumptious and delicious and masarap food of the city we're about to tour, the places we're going to visit, and our fantastic guest. But Sister Lorraine, can you tell me where we're going today?
Yes, Brother Andrew, we're going to travel all the way to South Carolina, and it's the capital of South Carolina. Type in your live in our live chat, what is the capital of South Carolina? And I know our brothers from Colombia will type this very, very quick. It's Colombia as the capital of South Carolina. And for today, we're going to ask our dear guest later on in our discussion, why is it called the Soda City and why Colombia is famously known for being so hot? So without further ado, we would like to first welcome our live viewers there in our official YouTube channel, INC Radio DZEM 954. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe button and also include your hashtag in your comments. So one hashtag of your local congregation in your comment. And we would like to also welcome, this is the very first time you are going to see hashtag Colombia in our live chat and also hashtag Richmond in our live chat. Again, thank you so much for joining us in our live for today, in our episode for today. Don't forget to type in your comments, your greetings. Me and Brother Andrew will read that later. And that's correct, Brother Andrew. We're going to travel to Colombia. It's a tour of Colombia, South Carolina. And I know our one of our guests for today, you have seen him before. He helped us with navigating with the help of GPS. And he's going to help us now use that knowledge to go to Colombia, South Carolina. And they will introduce themselves. So without further ado, let us all welcome our dear guests.
Oh, hello. This is Brother Drew from Columbia, South Carolina, and this is
his son, Brother Nathan.
Yeah. We are happy to be here.
Yay! And they are wearing the same outfit of the day. Okay, it's a father and son bonding for today with our tour on our episode. So Brother Drew and Brother Nate. So before we go on with our slides and pictures that they have prepared for us, our viewers and listeners, Brother Drew, could you tell us how many years have you been living there in Columbia, South Carolina?
So we transferred from Hawaii in 2018. So we've been here for 7 years since the beginning when Columbia became a GWS.
Wow. And I know, Brother Nate, you're the eldest among the siblings, Brother Nate. So for you, why is like Colombia, where you live right now, is like important to you?
Columbia is where I spent most of my childhood growing up because I don't remember myself as a little kid mostly. So it's very, very connected to it.
Brother Nathan, what kind of sports do you like to play in the Columbia area, and what can you say about the quality of those playing sports with you there?
I played basketball and track, brother, and so when it comes to basketball, people are they're very competitive and passionate about the sport. So I like to compete with people. And the track season, the weather is very iffy during track. Sometimes it's below 30 and sometimes it's in the hundreds and very, very difficult sometimes.
How do you stay cool when it's 100 degrees and you're running around the oval?
You really don't. Gotta run and hope you make it past that finish line.
Okay. So, Brother Nathan and Brother Drew will help us to stay cool in Colombia. And as they show us some of the museums, the famous museums in Colombia, some parks and gardens, and we will write down on our notebook some signature foods that they have there. And I know Sister Rowena is a Kapampangan like me. So I know the food there in Colombia is really masarap and manyaman. So let's start, Brother Drew and Brother Nate. Kuya Tech, kindly show us our slides.
Oh, so
Yeah. This is a Riverbank Zoo. It's this zoo. Me and my family, we get the season pass, and this zoo's has a wide variety of animals. They don't have only land animals, but they also have an aquarium area for all the aquatic animals as well. And they have plenty of shows that you can visit and watch. And this they also have after events for after hours, and it's a very seasonal zoo. And it's very beautiful as well. They have lots of gardens and water paths and stuff.
okay. Go to the next one. Oh, so here we got Saluda Shoals. We actually had a CFO event there a couple years ago, and beautiful park. This is not the full development of that area, but yeah, it's a beautiful park. A lot of stuff for the kids to do. There's some splash pads there as well, and just a very beautiful place for families to go and visit. Next. So this is the South Carolina State Museum. Um, it is actually a lot bigger than the other museum in downtown, and there's a lot of cool stuff there. You would talk about it.
Schools. This is a big museum that schools go on field trip because South Carolina has a big history with the U.S. as it being one of the first original 13 colonies. So they have lots of history and wars that go back to it. There's plenty of wax figures and stuff that you can see here. Very beautiful.
And this is the Columbia Museum of Arts. I actually have a year pass for myself to go there, just because I'm a student at the University of South Carolina, and there's it's quite a bit smaller than the other one, but there's a lot of cool, interesting stuff there. They have stuff going all the way back to the Greek, Roman empires, and a lot of history, and like there's a whole section developed just to the like French artists on the first floor. And I was like really intrigued by some of the sculptures that they have there. They're very realistic and unique, and just a fun experience. And at least once a month, I believe on Saturdays or Sundays, it might be like the first one of the month, they actually have like free admission. So anyone can go there for free. You just got to follow the website and just see when it is. Oh, and right here we have the Soda City Market. It is actually one of the things Columbia is best known for, and it's actually like one of the top 10 best markets in the United States, and it's been voted the best attraction in South Carolina for like the last 5 years.
I wanted to read a couple things from the chat. Sister Marta Debnam, she's from Raleigh. She says, there's a place in Columbia, South Carolina that has good barbecue and their sauce is a mustard sauce. Sister Marina Lyog says, from Charlotte, says, happy birthday to Brother Stephen Asensio. So when it's appropriate, describe the barbecue sauce and some of the other signature foods of Columbia.
Oh, so barbecue is big here. I would say Doc's Barbecue is probably my favorite place to eat in Columbia. I believe it's about $16, $17. It's an all you can eat barbecue buffet. And the sauces, yeah, we are known for that Carolina Gold sauce. It's a mustard based sauce, it is delicious. And usually I'll usually put that on my pulled pork. And I think we talked about it earlier. South Carolina is also known for their hash and rice. And before I came to South Carolina, like I'd never had hash and rice, and it is definitely an experience to have.
Now, Sister Gina West says, we have taken our children to Riverbank Zoo and Garden, and we had a blast. She's from North Atlanta. Brother Mark Longett says, Columbia has lots of good places to eat as well. So a lot of the brethren, Sister Gina West says she particularly enjoyed the Columbia Museum of Art. So there's a lot to do in Columbia. Brother Nathan, what's your favorite thing to do in South Carolina, Columbia area?
South Carolina, Columbia actually has a really nice theater that you could go to watch movies. Very comfortable and reclining chairs, and there's also a lot of skating rinks that you could go to as well.
Sounds great.
We also have from Brother James Langit. He said, "I grew up going to Colombia Zoo. Been there many times. It's fun in Colombia." Hashtag Charleston. Brother Andrew, as a teacher, we always go to some field trips, and I love going um over and over from these museums in Raleigh and Durham and like zoos. And I wonder, Brother Nate, have you experienced going to the field trip with your classmates and your teachers, and which place have you been in your area there in Colombia?
Yeah, my school loves doing field trips at the zoo. They always go at least once every year. And my favorite part of the zoo is probably the aquarium exhibit because there's it's very beautiful as well. It's big and there's a lot you can see, many animals, sea animals.
That's interesting. And also a while ago, Brother Drew just mentioned about a 1 year pass in the Columbia Museum of Arts. Brother Drew, when you have that pass, what are the like the benefits? Do you go first in the line, or like you don't pay at all, or you can go on different areas in that museum?
So yeah, I don't pay anything because it's covered by the USC, but I can go anytime they're open. I can just walk right in. I just show them my ID card, and they just like let me go in. And I've had to do a couple school assignments there, like some scavenger hunts, looking through there. So I've had a fun time at the Museum of Art.
We have some other in the chat. Kapatid Lawrence Fawny says, yes, the best brisket is in Charleston, South Carolina, but I'm sure Columbia can compete. Brother Mark Longett says, need some barbecue from Columbia. They're talking about nice pictures there. Brother James Longett says, Carolina gold sauce is golden. So he's excited about that. Brother Mark Longett says, the gold sauce tastes so good, it feels like gold. So
I hope it's not that expensive, Brother Drew. Is it expensive, or you can make your own gold sauce?
Oh goodness, I've never tried.
We
Maybe
would
I can
love to
just
ask.
row in and try it.
Yeah, we would love to ask Sister Rowena to make some for us when we get there. And I love Sister Marta have observed this. I like the fact that you guys are matched, and you can order that barbecue sauce. A friend of mine does it and get it shipped to Florida. Wow, Sister Marta, thank you for that. And also, Brother Drew and Brother Nate, of course, our brothers and sisters all around the world who will visit soon Columbia, South Carolina, would love to visit also our chapel there. Could you tell us the schedule and also the address of our chapel in the local congregation of Columbia?
So the address is 1314 Leesburg Road, Columbia, South Carolina. And our Thursday worship service is 7:30 p.m. And on Saturday, we have our weekend worship service at 6 p.m. and our CWS worship service at 7:30 p.m.
Thank you so much, Brother Drew and Brother Nate. And to all our brethren there in the local congregation of Columbia, keep on using our hashtag Columbia comment there in our live chat. Of course, before we let go, Brother Drew and Brother Nate, we would love to hear your greetings, your shout outs to your families, friends, and to your fans right now that are cheering in the live chat. Go ahead.
Of course, I have to say shout out to my wife first, because she is the biggest supporter of us. But also big greetings to the local of Columbia and to Charlotte, because Charlotte has been our pretty much parent local since we've been here. And big shout out to our minister, Brother Melvin.
Oh no, I don't have any shout
Yeah.
Brother Nate says shout outs to all his brother and her his beautiful sister, Sister Summer. Thank you guys again for joining us and sharing us your experiences of Columbia, the capital of South Carolina. And before we read some of our comments, Brother Andrew, we would love to hear our CFO activities and our Care for Humanity pictures will be shown by our Kuya Tech here in our CFO in action.
CFO in action.
Brother Mike Blash, thank you for that beautiful voiceover. Now we're going to see some pictures from our CFO Tech, and that was CFO Cares, which happened last weekend. Today in Norfolk, we had a Christian family. We also had Care for Humanity today. Now this is in High Point, and everybody's having such a great time. There's such delicious food. There were all sorts of activities, all sorts of friendly, competitive team building races. There were certificates given out. It was just a fun time to be had by all. So many brethren got together and had a great time. And High Point, North Carolina wasn't the only site, but it was the site where Sister Lucy Anchetta and I happened to be at. The weather was fantastic. The brethren were having a great time. Visitors came, and we even had a visitor last night in our evangelical mission who had been at that activity and enjoyed it so much, so we came back. And some of the Kadiwa in our back part of the compound were playing some volleyball while it was going on, and then coming up and joining us for the activity and then playing some more volleyball. So it was a lot of fun. And if there's some other pictures, somebody tell me which picture we're seeing, because right now I see Brother Nathan and Brother Drew and myself, and I don't see the picture that's showing.
I could see you, Brother Andrew. You were standing. I see some our children's worship service doing some sack race. And I think this is the family of Brother Marco. Um yeah, there's a lot of games. I love, Brother Andrew, how you put the theme of Filipino, um I should call it Laro ng
Filipinos
Lahi. Yes,
Filipino street foods, yes. A
there
lot
you
of
go.
brethren enjoyed them. There were booths. The brethren even watched the brethren cooking or preparing or warming up the food. The foods were being given out. It was free. It was all from the brethren's hearts. It was a lot of fun. The food was masarap, or delicious, or in Japanese, oishi, however you want to say it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of joy, and a very incredible event. And every visitor who went said, I want to come back. I want more of this. So it was a resounding success.
And I love that activity because in that activity also you are sharing your culture, our Filipino culture, plus our brethren who are Filipinos and haven't been able to go home back to the Philippines. They have tried their cravings. I know have seen some biko, yung mga kalamay, and some fishball. We call that toto bits in Angeles. Like we have fishball, kikiam, and everything. So that was fun, so fun activity. And I see some visitors, new faces enjoying that event. Again, thank you so much for sharing that to our viewers and our listeners right now. And before we go on, congratulate our winners. Let us read some of the comments, Brother Andrew. I will start with, again, Sister Marta Debnam, hashtag Rally North Carolina. Hello to the Gonzalez family. We have also Brother Mike Flash, shout out, hashtag Charlotte, shout out to Macon. I love that, Brother Mike. You're shouting out for Macon, plus your hashtag Charlotte. Also, we would like to greet happy birthday to our District Minister, Brother Steve Innocencio Jr. Happy birthday, po. We also have Sister Elisa Castro, Brother Donnie Torres, Sister Tess, Sister Gianna West, Sister Elisa Castro, Brother Mark Langi. Thank you so much. Hashtag Charleston. Sister Diana Sanajo, wow in the tag of war, hashtag rally, Brother Jeffrey Maloto, Brother Ryan De Dios. Again, Sister Lucy Ancheta, thank you so much. Who else, Brother Andrew?
Brother James Longett says, there are a lot of great colleges and universities in Columbia. The University of South Carolina, USC, and Clemson are close by. Sister Eliza Castro says, love the zoo. Brother Mark Longett says, our state capital, There's a lot of great things going on there. But also, before we forget, I'd like to talk about Memorial Day, Monday, May 26th, just west of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Bermuda Run. We're having our Unity Games. I'll be there at 5 a.m. So see you all there on Monday, Memorial Day. We're going to have a lot of fun. You can play pickleball. You can play basketball. You can play volleyball. You can enjoy and just watch. And there'll be a lot of masarap food there. Don't worry, because we as High Point as the host won't disappoint. So please join us for the Unity Games.
Yes, and we are now going to congratulate our winners of our hashtag challenge last week. So, Kuya Tech, go ahead. Our winners, fifth place, North Atlanta, Georgia. Fourth place, Macon, Georgia. Third place, hashtag Charlotte, North Carolina. Second place, we have Jacksonville, North Carolina. And on our first place, it's Raleigh, North Carolina. Congratulations to all our winners of our hashtag challenge. Of course, last week was Raleigh, North Carolina. I know Sister Marta listening again. We love traveling all around the District of Virginia. Brother Andrew, do we have some upcoming places to visit, or do we go on a different topic next episode, Brother Andrew?
I think we'll have a place to visit, but I'm going to surprise you as to where it
Yep.
is. But let's just say it's an incredible tourist destination and it's in our district. So you'll find out next week if that's where we're going to visit.
Yes, Brother Andrew, let's also keep on reading some of the comments here that joined earlier on our discussion. We also have Brother PJ Intara. I hope I pronounced this correctly. Um, I'll be visiting soon. The food sounds good. Hashtag Anaheim. I think this is in California, Brother Andrew.
Anaheim, correct, Paul. That's where
There you go.
Disneyland is. It's a beautiful city, beautiful weather, and we're really blessed to have our brother sharing with us. Now, Brother Mark Longett says, please come visit Charleston and Columbia, Paul. Both are beautiful places with many things to do. Sister Marta Debnam's being funny now. She says, we hope you don't eat all the food for the visitors. Ha, ha, ha. Sister Anna Blash says, counting down to the garden contest, may the best local congregation wins. And yes, High Point will be competitive, but we'll see who the best local congregation will be. Sister Hannah Blando says, I enjoyed the CFO Cares activity last Sunday in Virginia Beach. The kids had fun painting and making origami. And Sister Hannah, just in a few hours, will be in the inaugural worship service of Richmond. She's a very active officer in Richmond, and we enjoy her support on INCRadio. Sister Tess Gecken from Huntsville, but she's from our Nashville extension, says, shout out to a resident worker, Brother Isaiah Gallo and Sister Jam Po. Continuing through to look for more. 1 second. Sister Anna Blash gives greetings to Brother Jeremy and to her beautiful wife, Sister Nico. Sister Hannah is giving the address to the inaugural worship service at 4101 North Bailey Bridge Road, Midlothian, Virginia. So if you'd like to join us tonight there, that would be great. Sister Marta Debnam, looking forward to Memorial Day to have a day off. So I'm sure she'll be joining us in our Unity Games. Brother Mark Longett says, many fun things to do in South Carolina, both Charleston and Columbia, and a lot of other great places to go in North Carolina. If you have any questions, reach out to Brother Drew, and he can tell you great things to do. I think Saluda Shoals sounds like a great place to go. The splash
Yes,
pad
we also
is
have
cool.
Yes,
Go
we
ahead.
also have Brother Renato Gecolea. Regards to Brother Julius Carolasan of local congregation of Virginia Beach. We also have Sister Elisa Castro, Sister Sarah S. Velasco watching from Charleston, hashtag Charleston. And also, hello to Brother Christopher Samugan and to her beautiful wife. That's coming from Sister Anna Blash. We also have again Brother Andrew for tuning in and for typing in your comments with your hashtag local congregations. Again, thank you so much for joining us See you again next Saturday here in INC Radio Virginia Satellite Studio. Of course, we will never forget to thank you, the most important people of INC Radio. Of course, our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our SEPSI CEO and President, Brother Angelo Eraño Manalo, our station manager, Brother Wally Taray, our executive producer, Brother Manly Andaya, our district supervising minister, happy birthday po, Brother Steve Inocencio Jr., and all the district staff, ministers, and evangelical workers and officers here in the District of Virginia. Thank you so much. We will see you again next week here on INC Radio Virginia. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you next Saturday.
See you at the Unity Games.
Thank you, Brother Drew and Brother Nate.